The night sky of Arion 5 burned with blue lights as two moons rose higher. Human explorer Dane Keller stood at the edge of the glowing forest, his heart beating fast. He had survived alien storms, strange creatures, and deadly missions, but tonight, something else pulled him here. Her name was Lyria. A Zanari girl with silver eyes and hair like falling starlight. Soft voice. Strong spirit. The first alien who ever showed him kindness on this world. And the one he had secretly chosen as his mate. But tonight, something was wrong. The wind shifted. The forest grew quiet as if holding its breath. Dane stepped forward, whispering, "Lyria! I'm here." A shadow moved behind him. Something big. Something dangerous. He turned fast, but stopped. Lyria stood in front of him, her eyes glowing with fear. "Dane, you should not be here," she said softly. "Why?" "I came to choose you. I came to take you with me." He reached for her hand. Before she could answer, a deep, cold voice cut through the forest like a blade. "She is not yours, human." Dane froze. A tall figure stepped from the shadows, armored in black, skin glowing like molten silver, eyes sharp as knives. It was Lord Vaylor, the most feared warrior of Lyra's people. And his hand was already on the hilt of his blade. The truth she hid. Lyria moved between them quickly. "Vaylor, stop. I told you, I will decide my own path." "Your path was chosen long before this human set foot on Arion 5, Vaylor growled. Dane clenched his fists. "Lyria is not a prize. She is not property." Vaylor's face twisted in anger. "You think you understand our customs, off-worlder? Lyria belongs to the House of Vaylor by ancestral bond. She was promised to me." Dane stepped closer, refusing to look away. "And what if she does not accept that bond?" Lyria trembled, looking down. "I never told you," she whispered. "When I was born, my family marked me for Vaylor. It is an old Zanari tradition." Dane's voice cracked. "So you're already taken?" "No." Lyria cried. "I do not love him. I never agreed. But he holds power in our tribe. If I refuse, there could be war." Vaylor smirked. "And now you see, human. She is mine." He placed his hand fully on his blade. The challenge. Dane did not move back. "Lyria does not belong to you. She chooses her own future." Vaylor's eyes narrowed. "You dare challenge me?" Dane took a breath. "If that's what it takes." Lyria grabbed his arm. "Dane, no. He is stronger. He is trained since childhood. You cannot fight him." Vaylor laughed. "This human cannot even lift a Zanari warspear. He will die in seconds." Dane stared directly at Vaylor. "I don't need to be stronger. I only need one reason to stand." He touched Lyra's hand. "And she is that reason." Lyra's eyes softened with pain and love. "What if you die because of me?" she whispered. "Then I die for something true." Vaylor raised his blade, the metal humming with energy. "Then let the forest witness this duel." The duel begins. The ground shook as Vaylor stepped forward. Blue sparks burst from his blade as he swung it down toward Dane's head. Dane jumped aside, barely. The blade cut through a giant tree behind him, splitting it in half. Lyria gasped. Dane knew one thing. He could not win in strength. He had to win in speed. Vaylor roared, swinging again and again. Dane dodged, rolled, ducked, feeling the blade miss him by inches. "Stand still and die like a warrior," Vaylor shouted. "I'd rather live," Dane muttered, grabbing a broken branch as a weapon. Vaylor laughed again. "A stick? Against my blade? Fool." But Dane wasn't attacking Vaylor. He was watching his feet. The ground. The roots. And then he saw it, a glowing vine on the ground, a Zanari shockroot. Touching it would release a burst of electric energy. Valor swung again. Dane jumped back and kicked the vine right toward Valor's leg. The root lit up. Crack! A jolt of blue electricity shot through Valor's armor. He stumbled. Lyra covered her mouth in shock. Dane rushed in and struck Valor across the face with the branch. The alien lord crashed to the ground, stunned. Breathing hard, Dane pointed the stick at him. I don't want to kill you. Just accept the truth, Lyra is not yours. Valor growled, trying to rise. You cheat, human trick. It's not a trick, Dane said. It's survival. And love. Lyra's choice. Lyra ran to Dane and held his arm tightly. Tears filled her eyes. Lord Valor, she said, her voice strong, I choose him. I choose Dane. Valor's face went dark with rage. You break the ancient bond? The bond means nothing if it destroys my soul, she replied. I am not your property. I am not your mate. I choose my own destiny. Dane looked at her, shocked but relieved. Lyra, you really choose me? She nodded and touched her forehead to his. In my heart. I chose you the moment you saved me from the storm. I only feared what Valor would do. Valor rose slowly, pain in his eyes, not just physical, but pride wounded. If you leave with this human, you will be exiled from the tribe. Lyra held Dane's hand tighter. Then exile me. Valor stared at them for a long moment. Then, slowly, he sheathed his blade. I will not kill you today, human. But remember this, Zenari law is not kind. You walk into danger with her. Dane nodded. I'm ready. Valor turned away, his cloak whipping behind him as he vanished into the forest shadows. A new path. Lyra collapsed into Dane's arms, shaking with relief. Thank you, she whispered. You risked everything. Dane lifted her chin gently. For you? Always. She smiled softly. Where do we go now? Anywhere, he said. Anywhere you want. As long as we're together. The two walked deeper into the glowing forest, two moons shining above them, beginning a future neither of them had planned, but both of them wanted.